Hello, Tracy here, and I just wanted to jump on and do a quick read. So first I'm going to pull from some the African Goddess Rising Oracle cards and see what message the Spirit has. And then I'm going to pull some of the energy Oracle cards. I feel like I'm supposed to pull from the energy oracle cards first. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said mix them up. One more. Now let's see what message comes out. Yeah, I can feel them popping now. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have? We have Healer of the Ages and Temple Path. This is about somebody. This is about somebody who is a healer. And the way that they heal is through like communication. But it's somebody that's on their temple path. It's like somebody, it's like they have so much power within their own hands that they can almost feel it. Look at his hands. It's just so much power within that person's hands that they don't even realize it, how much power is there. But this person, like I said, is on their temple path. They're doing what Spirit has called them to do. But then there's someone else who has some deceit around them. Like there's someone else that doesn't believe. That they don't believe that this person is a healer on their temple path, answering the call from Spirit. This person says it's not the truth. The world. See how the world is between dark and light? It's almost like between two worlds. This person, that's where their gift is. They can see, hear the unseen, and then they can see what everyone else can see. That's where their gift is. Someone else doesn't feel it, but they're about to experience it. So now let's see what the African Goddess Rising Oracle cards want to share. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for guidance, protection, and assistance. Thank you. I'm just going to let the cards come out wherever the oracle cards need to lay. right. At the bottom, we have joy. So let's go ahead and see what joy has to say about it. Your happiness matters. Joy is sacred. Your laughter waters the earth. So basically, joy is about allowing yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. So I feel like this is about this person who can see both sides. The dark side, the side that no one else can see, and the side that everyone else can see. And that's why this person feels this joy. Because they're not afraid to be them. They're not afraid to live how Spirit wants them to live, as opposed to how society wants them to live. Because basically, Spirit is the one who's paying their bills. God is paying their bills. Whereas these people in society, they're just making judgments. So, clarifying healer of the ages, we have good juju. This is someone who is a healer. This is someone who's definitely a healer, spreading good juju, spreading good vibes, love, adoration. This person is someone who is a self-made person. Marie Laveau, she was a self-made businesswoman before she became, Louisiana, voodoo priestess. She was a businesswoman first, so she had smarts. She had smarts, but she also practiced her craft, whatever her craft was. Me, I stick with God. But whatever it was, she went around spreading good juju. It says, embrace your divine abundance. Good luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. This is the time of increase for you. You're heirs to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. So it's like, let me see. Yeah. So it's like, you're just in a very positive, healing time right now. Clarifying this temple path, we have liberation. Once again, I feel like these two don't even need, clarification with the little guidebook. But you are not afraid to go on your own path to liberate yourself from what is not working, what does not work, what's toxic, what's holding you back, what is confusing. If it's not clear, it's a lie. The truth is always clear. The truth never changes. The truth remains the same. The truth you should be able to repeat word for word, time after time after time. A lie, it's going to change. A lie, you're going to forget. A lie, things are going to sound kind of sort of the same, but not really. Remember that. Clarifying this door to spirit. Brazen. This is someone who is basically the phoenix rising. This is someone who people came against this woman, Satira. People came against her and expected her to fall, expected her to quit, expected her not to be able to make it. But you know what she did? She overcame. came against all odds. So, do a fist bump to Satira. Boom, girl. Yes. And then clarifying deceit. This person who does not believe in this other person who is on their temple path. You have self-sabotage and feeling safe. So this other person who's afraid to believe that there is a healer, someone who is answering the call from spirit. There is someone who is on their temple path. This person who is afraid to believe is hurting themselves. You know why? Because they feel it's safe to only be able to believe what you can touch, what you can feel, what you can see with your 5 senses. Smell, hear. No. You have other senses. What about your 6th sense? What about your 7th sense? I'm getting ready to go turn the air on because it is hot. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to turn the air down a little bit because it was getting a little bit toasty. And I didn't want to look like I was glistening or in all straight up sweat. But yeah, you have other senses. Your 6th sense. Your 7th sense. It's like the closer you get to spirit, the closer you get to God, the closer your relationship is, the more developed your senses become. And you learn less to rely on your 3D senses and you rely more on your other senses. You speak more to God. You ask more of God's direction. And you ask less and expect less and rely less on what you can actually see. Whew. So let's go ahead and we'll pull a little kipper. We'll do a little kipper, then we'll do a little kipper, and then we'll do a little tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what story do you have for us today? What do you want us to know? What do you want us to be aware of that it ties into the oracle cards of the gifts that we all have? And how, if we are afraid to develop our gifts, how we're just basically shooting ourselves in the damn foot. How we are shooting ourselves in the damn foot. I think people are afraid. I think people are afraid because they feel like, it's like, well, am I going to be looked at like I'm weird? Who the fuck cares? You're probably going to be looked at like you're weird even if you don't. You know? And then on top of that, if you're sitting there worrying about if you're going to look weird, that means you're thinking about the wrong damn thing. The wrong damn thing. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Bottom of the deck. Here we go with this main female again. Ooh, the main female and the privileged lady. Somebody is on a journey. Somebody is on a journey. Has to do with something about a family, a business, something that somebody's expecting. Oh. So somebody's trying to make a trip to see somebody because she's expecting something from this mature man. She feels like this is hers, like it should be hers, because she has toiled and labored after this great fortune that she feels is hers for whenever this person passes away. But this person is not thinking about her, is thinking about somebody else. So let's see. All right, clarifying this healer. We have distant horizon, concern, and change. Somebody in the not too far future is going to be making some changes. Looks like they're ready for some healing. Looks like they about to get serious about some shit. Because now they're concerned. They're concerned because now they understand it. Shit can get real fast, real quick, real crazy, and real stupid at the same fucking damn time. Clarifying this liberation in this temple path. Liberating yourself from toxicity, from negativity, basically liberating yourself from the grip that the devil has got you, as he's got you gripped tight on your balls. And he's pulling down, making it uncomfortable. And you know his hands are 200 degrees. So not only is he pulling down, but them suckers is hot. Liberating yourself. You got despair, pathway, and high honor. Well, damn. Somebody decided, you know what? I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of living like this. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm on my way. I'm getting gone. I'm the fuck up out of this motherfucking joint. Because I'm tired of this. I need to get on my damn path and get away from whoever this is that's causing me this concern. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of motherfucking time. Before I'm just like, boo, boo, bye, boo, bye-bye, see ya, hasta la vista, hasta la vista, hasta luego, bye-bye, ciao, see ya. Don't let the doorknob hit you where you go, Lord, split ya. Boy, bye. Whatever. Somebody feel like it's time for me to get my self-esteem, my self-love, my self-like, myself on motherfucking track. With the strength, with Spirit's guide, and grabbing the devil by his balls and pulling them motherfuckers down and making sure that your hands is ice cold. He like to play them type of games. Don't nobody like no cold nuts. Shit. Clarifying This door, the spirit, answering the call, going through the door. Someone expected to have you in the headlock forever. Expected you just to take the okie doke. We got poverty. We got message of concern. And we got community. Yes, we do. So this person who was thinking that, whatever, they didn't expect you to say, you know what, I'm tired. I can no longer live like this. I can no longer be in this. And it's like, because I don't feel the love. I don't feel the respect. I don't feel, the reciprocity in the relationship. I don't feel nothing that I'm supposed to feel. If we are in a back and forth give and take, I don't feel it. I feel like I have to figure shit out. I got to sit there and think, okay, well, what does he mean? Whatever he said, this shit. I got to sit there and say, okay, well, wait a minute. Try and figure out if I have to sit there and think that I had to have myself on halfway high guard or high guard or 100% or 100,000% high guard or even a little bit of teeny tiny high guard. I don't need to be around you. If I got to sit here and be mental gymnastics all the time with you and sit there and look to see if you're trying to be half nickel slick with me, guess what? I don't need to be with you or around you. And this is what this person is figuring the fuck out. It's almost like this person received a message, maybe from their family member. Received a message that said, hey, Bacon, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Look at what this is. Look at this shit. You better wake the fuck up. And like this person said, let me go ahead and wake myself up. Wake up. Wake up. Nobody can make you do what you need to do. Fear is a motherfucker. It's gotta be. Because it has people living miserable ass lives. Because they are afraid to say what the fuck it is that they need to fucking say. See, my whole life everybody looked at me, they said, oh, she outspoken, she this, she that, she this, she that, she causing trouble. No, I'm not causing trouble. Yes, I am outspoken because guess what? I'm not going to let nobody just sit here and fucking roll over me. Point blank, D motherfucking N. That's it. So for me to be around people who are afraid to say what the fuck they really feel and how they really feel it, that either means that you're extremely timid or you're trying to be sneaky. Other than that, if you're being honest, be honest. If you're being open, be open. If you're being 100, keep it 100. You feel me? You're picking up what I'm putting down. Other than that, don't nobody need that. That's bullshit. That's all that is. You can smell that shit. You can smell it. Clarifying this person who don't believe, who self-sabotaging themselves. You know? We got the official person. We got this main man and bad health. You know, so it could be this main man. He might be experiencing some bad health right now, especially if he is afraid to answer the call. Because this official person would be more like the Hierophant, more like spirit. So it's like a spirit saying, okay, all right, you don't want to answer the call. You don't have to answer the call, boo. You ain't got to answer the door. You ain't got to answer the phone. You ain't got to return none of my texts, none of my pages, none of my emails. You ain't got to do none of that. But I hope that you know, while you're not answering my call, you're going to have a nurse to take care of you. Because you about to be sick. I'm getting ready to wake your ass up one way or the other. Either through your physical health, either through your mental health, your emotional health, your psychological health, or it's going to be your financial health. And guess what? I'm not even going to let you choose. That's how Spirit does it. Spirit finds what you find most important, and you can't even trick Spirit to be like, okay, well, you know what? I feel like my health is most important, when you really know that your money is most important. Or you can't go, my dog is most important to me, whenever you know that your house is most important. You know, you can't trick Spirit like that. Spirit's going to be like, oh, your dog, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to let you keep your dog. I'm going to show you some grace. I'm going to let you keep your dog, and I'm going to go ahead and take your beloved house. Boom. So, don't even try and trick nobody, because you ain't tricking nobody but you. A trick don't trick nobody, but a trick. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, let's pull a little tarot out. See what that got to say. Yeah. Spirit said, hey, you need to work on your own broken heart. You need to work on yourself. This is the time to answer the call. Answer the call. Because everything that you've experienced right now has just nothing but a false victory for you. Ain't no winners in this. Everybody's a loser. You a loser. You a loser. You a loser. You a loser, and they're losers too. Everybody's a loser up in this. Spirit said, get your life right. Get your life right. And guess what just fell out on this bad health card? The 10 of Swords. Oh. Ain't that scary? No, let me show you what's scary. Because at the bottom of the deck, this is what's scary. That is what's scary, when you don't answer the call. I mean, I think that's as bad as you can get, right? When you don't answer the call. And what's even worse is it's time. It's time to answer the call. It's time for you to stand up, be a man, be a woman. Pull up the, and answer the motherfucking call. Yes. It's like, hey, it's like you just experienced nothing but regret being around the wrong people, doing the wrong things, hanging around the wrong crowds. It's time to love yourself. It's time to come to the love. Come on in. Come on in. Into the water. It's warm. And it feels so good on the skin. Bottom of the deck, Spirit says, seriously, I'm trying to guide you to calmer waters with the 6 of Swords. I'm guiding you. You can barely see that there's someone in the front of the boat and there's someone in the back of the boat. Spirit is the one that's in the back of the boat rowing. And you're the one that's in the front of the boat sitting there. It's time. I don't know why that song is in my head. I don't even know what the song is called. But whatever it is, I know it's a classical. I just don't know which and by which classical musician. Yeah. Maybe it was a song that was talking about, I don't know. I'll have to look the song up. I'll have to look that up. But maybe it's a song about, has something to do with the false victory. I'll have to see if I can look up the words. But this and this came out. And maybe it's a song of victory over false victory because the death card came out. Or maybe it's a song of putting it, I don't know, I'll have to look it up instead of me trying to guess because I'll never know. I'll be talking about, maybe it's a song about unborn babies. I don't know. I can't even tell you. Let's see. We got the Four of Swords, we got the Queen of Swords, and we got the Eight of Swords. Ain't that a lot of swords all in one little whoop? Yes. So it's like somebody is telling you the Tarot with that Queen of Swords, and she is saying it and not cutting it with chaser at all. Talk about the end. When they say it like they mean it. There's no, they ain't sugarcoating it. One thing about the Queen of Swords, she ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. But she's telling you it's time. See that little sparrow right there? It's time for you to take a break and keep your eye on that sparrow, and that's it. Because other than that, you know, you trying to do everything or listen to everyone else or think that you can be half nickel slick or trying to do this or trying to do that and not being true to you is leaving you stuck in your own Eight of Swords. So it's time to like free yourself. It's time to free yourself. Really, truly it is. You know? It's time to learn to love yourself. And by loving yourself, you turn your life over to God, to Spirit, to Allah, to universe, to Buddha, to whoever you pray to. That is of the Most High. That is of the Most High. You go within. So, let's see. Let's get a little bit more tarot. This just came out at the bottom. So, someone is experiencing some really good juju. And they're being very creative. Someone is experiencing some really good juju. And they are being very creative. And someone else, the person who doesn't believe that the other person is on their temple path, that person who doubts, I don't know how to say it, but to say it, should probably stop doubting and get on their own temple path. Start praying. Start looking at yourself. Start going within. Start healing however you have to heal. Because there's so many videos. There's so many different counselors, free sessions, psychologists, psychiatrists, inpatient, outpatient, whatever. At the bottom, Ten of Swords. Leave that madness. And what comes out is the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So it's like leaving that madness gives you that stability that you need. You get the victory. And you know what? You end up being happy, joyful, truly happy, truly joyful. Not that made up shit that you see in pictures. You know, somebody's smiling all the time. Not that shit. The shit that really shows up in your life just by you being you. Just by being you. Just by knowing that, you know what, you don't feel any certain type of way. You don't feel jealousy. Did you go out of your way to give somebody a compliment? You go out of your way to make somebody else feel good because you feel so good. Spirit says it's time. It's time to step away from that negativity. Either step away, get dragged by your hair away, get dragged by your heels away, or how about I just set the place up on, just on knock the place just over, destroy it. But one way or the other. One way or the other. So let's go ahead and pull from my stack. See what messages. Something came out already. Somebody is a pile of gold. Somebody is blessed. They feel good. They're thankful. They got a positive outlook. Somebody is receiving good juju. You know why? Because they're putting good juju out there. And this other person is receiving a big pile of shit. You know why? Because they put a big pile of shit out there. You get what you give. You get what you give. You don't give crap and get blessed. No. It always works itself out. Always. And in all ways. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else? Give it one more. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. Oh, man. There's 20 of them that came out. I'll take... No, that's too many. Okay, I guess that's it. Somebody is just a pile of gold. Somebody is a pile of gold. The other person's spirit says they are patiently waiting. Yep. He says, Spirit said, hey, things about to get messy, especially if you're unwilling to help yourself. Spirit said, you better listen. Ooh, about to have your own heartbreak. Ooh. Spirit said, don't be no cheap thrill. Spirit said, listen, it's all about spirit, not all about you. So, all right. This is Tracy. See y'all later. Thank you.